Hello! So today's video is more of a reality check of what's been going on since I've been in Holland. Now, I know most of my videos are very upbeat, they're very, oh look what I'm doing, I'm opening a business, I'm going here, I'm getting these contracts. But the reality is, it is very difficult, it is a lot of hard work. So the question I get asked the most is, why did I quit my job? The reason I quit my previous job, which was completely normal employment, I was working nights. Most of you who follow would know that I was there from Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock at night till 6 in the morning. And the reason I quit wasn't because of the bad hours or because I didn't get on with people. It was because of a single incident that happened with the new human resources manager. Now, here's a little video clip that I took prior to me leaving the company that kind of explained what the real problem was. Giving up this job was quite a hard decision, but I think it's the right decision. And the only reason I've done it was a moment of haste with the new human resources department. They've taken on a new girl. She's about 23, 24, I think. Fresh out of uni, no people skills, and the way that I was dealt with on my last sickness period, and it's very rare that I am sick, I just thought it was very poor, and I handed in my notice. So that video clip was actually edited from my original video. I cut that little bit out and cut to scenes of me walking around the warehouse. But I had a huge disagreement with the human resources manager after having a few days off sick. Now, my sickness record is impeccable. I don't take sick days. It's not me. I like to be at work and do my work. So when I had this human resources manager who'd been there for 2 weeks come in and then give me like essentially a written warning and all this nonsense for having 3 consecutive sick days without a doctor's note, I was pretty annoyed, to say the least. So in an ongoing argument where she was asking me loads of ridiculous things over the email which were completely inappropriate, I decided to take the immediate action of quitting my job. Now, I can't blame it all on just this one woman. By the way, she quit 1 week after I quit, which was quite annoying and depressing, but it wasn't the only reason why I quit. There was also another reason. Now, I worked with aircraft before, and aircraft's a very safety-dominated business. Everything must be perfect, paperwork must match up, batch numbers, serial numbers, everything must be perfect, otherwise it cannot go on an aircraft. And then one day, our new manager started asking us to remove shelf life information from products. So essentially, in my mind, we could have out-of-date stock on the shelf because the shelf life information has been removed. Also, we could book things in as an indefinite shelf life, so it could sit on the shelf until the point we sell it. And as you can see, it clearly says that if you can remove labels without damaging the product, you should remove them. Now, at that point, with the human resources manager, some what I find very suspicious practices, I thought it was time to move on to my next job. So most of you have seen my video. It's about an hour long of me going from day 1 to day 50 of quitting my job, having no money, and then finally opening this crazy bar restaurant takeaway in Amsterdam. But the second video I uploaded, some of you did notice that it jumped from like day 1 to day 5 and then all of a sudden to day 78. And the reality was those 70 days were very, very difficult. It was a really challenging period. I don't want to calm it down for what it was because it was difficult. There was many things I didn't realise I had to do. Obviously, being completely new to business, it's all just research and then trying to work it out yourself. But obviously the first thing I did was I had an accountant. I had to make sure all my papers were in place, so I had to make sure I could make money for an accountant. I had to find suppliers. I had to find recycling services. I had to do all the staff inductions, showing them how to use the till system. I had to learn the till system myself. I had to write a complete set of work procedures so that everything had a strict procedure in place. Like if you run out of Smirnoff and we're completely out and it fills up half a shot, you're not going to top it up with Absolute. Unless the customer wants a mix, then that's entirely up to them. But we've got procedures to make sure everything's done by the book. So how to change a beer barrel, how to do this and that. And then you've got your fire procedures, your disciplinary procedures, and all this has to be written by yourself, by me. So I spent a good 70 days just perfecting all these instructions, these procedures. We had to have fire training, first aid, we had to have social hygiene certificates to ensure everything's perfect. So it's not just as simple as me going, oh yeah, today I'm opening a business, I'm doing this. There is a lot of hidden work in the background which most people don't talk about. So obviously my latest chef, she is an absolute blessing, and she's got a very unique qualification. I think it's this one here. She is endorsed by the Royal Thai Embassy for Thai cooking. So Thai food, Thai preparation, Thai presentation, it is all endorsed by the Royal Thai Embassy. So I'm very lucky to have such a chef. So right now I have a very great team of staff. I've got the chef, I've got the 2 bar girls, I've got myself, and of course it's a nice working environment. So obviously my staff get free meals, they can eat what they want, they can drink what they want, they can enjoy it, free weekend accommodation if they need it. The hours are flexible. With the sickness policy, I don't mind, because I'm here every day, as long as it's not the weekend, because that's kind of the busy period. I don't mind if they want a holiday day or sick day, they can take it off whenever they want, short notice, just do it. So I'm a very easy employer. I find it works better for the staff, it makes a better working environment, it's more friendly as opposed to boss dominated. And I believe personally in leadership. You should lead your group, lead your team, not boss your team and tell them what to do. So it's a very nice setup at the moment. Obviously when I first opened I was working 7 days a week. We had obviously the paperwork side of things that had to be done every day. I was doing sometimes 14-hour days, 15-hour days, 7 days a week for months on end. But then the coronavirus came, we've had all this nonsense come in, and it's really annoying. I don't really know what to say about the COVID-19 thing. You've got 2 sides, 2 very big divisions. You've got the people that are very strict, staying at home. You've got the people that are out in the streets protesting. It's just, yeah, I prefer to sit on the fence and not give an opinion on it, because it is a divisive option. It causes groups to split. So moving back to what I was doing, finding suppliers, had the accountant, had to give manual handling training. I always find manual handling training insulting, you know, because it's one of the simplest things in the world. Everyone knows how to do it, it's just having to sit there to make sure you've been trained to do it. So straight back, bend your knees, plan your route before you go. Trying to teach people, it's like teaching children when you go into that sort of thing. But it's a very serious issue. If you throw your back out, of course, you're going to be out of work, so it has to be done. The fire training, first aid training, we have 1 exit, so in the event of a fire, go out the exit. If that doesn't work, there is a roof panel that can be removed in a severe emergency, break the glass and get out through the top. So that's not an official route, but if there's a fire, then yeah, I'm going to be jumping through the roof. That's without saying. And then obviously the social hygiene, the embassy cooking. So you have to find somebody with these qualifications, or you have to do them yourself. Like I say, I've got the manual handling qualification, first aid, the fire training. I had to do all that before I could essentially open this place. So in the first 70 days it was very, very taxing. So I actually serviced my bike before I quit my old job. Done the brake pads, the oil, literally everything. So it was really annoying that a couple of weeks after that I quit my job, and then the tenancy on the home ran out. It was just a series of really annoying, terrible things happening together. So yeah, that's why I ended up here with a crazy bar. And for me, this is not the particular way I want to continue with my life. So obviously my plan was to get all my gear ready and go full-time motorcycle touring in the UK, but plans change, circumstances change, and hopefully in the future they're going to change for the better, because drinking with customers every day and watching my health slowly deteriorate piece by piece is a little too much. So in the next year or so, there'll definitely be motorcycle camping in 2021, providing COVID allows it. And yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you for the 1,000 or so subscribers that stick with me and actively watch every video. For the rest of you, hopefully the videos will be coming back soon for the motorcycle channel. So just hold on patiently and we'll get there in the end. I'll see you soon.